Hello and welcome to Blowback Maniac, the place where we train room clearing in our hallway and tactical reload on the couch. My name is Philip and this is my first video on my channel, and today we're going to cover my top 4 pistols at the moment. And I insist on at the moment because as many of the GBB airsofters, there's never enough and there's always a better. And yeah, I'm just like you, stuck in that loop of buying new stuff and keep having fun with it. The channel will aim to show you my GBBs and what I do with them, how I tune them, how I play with them, special builds, problems, some teching, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And as I said, today will be a rather short one. I will walk you through my selection here of my current favorite pistols, with one special edition coming in at the end of the video. All right, I will start at the top of the line. What we have here is a GHK Glock 17 Gen 3. As you can see, the slide looks different. This is the original steel slide. However, I bought this secondhand from a person that put some special Cerakote on it, and this is how it looks right now. I just added the threaded barrel so that I can put compensators, silencers, tracers, you name it, on it. And yeah, standard mag, nothing special here. Everything is cleared. The only thing I think I did was adding the maple leaf hop-up unit for it in combination with a maple leaf rubber and the Crazy Jet in a barrel. Yeah, this thing kicks like a mule. Mag is clear. Love it. Yeah, I would say of these, that's the most realistic one, what we're always aiming for in GBB Airsoft, to be close to the real deal. But yeah, what I love about it is, yeah, the recoil, the snappiness, still snappy, without being high kappa snappy, obviously, but still snappy to a point that it is very, very playable. I had a very nice game with this not too long ago, spring this year. I was at a very large airsoft field and it came in very, very handy for those close quarter engagements. And yeah, very reliable, especially with the internal upgrade of bucking, unit, and barrel. Alrighty, moving on, we have my Staccato C2, lovely, in tan. Really, really happy about this. EMG provided us with a very, very nice, very detailed, as you can see here as well, all the markings are where they're supposed to be. Very detailed version of the Staccato. I know that Army Armament makes some as well. Might be confusing. Is this the Army Armament one? Yeah, maybe this is... I know at EMG, maybe they're doing it in cooperation with Army Armament. I'm not 100% sure right now. But yeah, very, very nice. Love it. I added the compensator and obviously the red dot, which is, yeah, a Trigicon SRO remodel. Obviously, it's not the real deal. I mean, the guns themselves are expensive enough. I'm starting, though, as you can see here, I'm starting now to invest in better sights, especially the red dots, because it does make a difference. Not a big one in terms of winning the game, but feel. Also, this one is clear, as you can see, but here a little... Speaking about snappiness, that trigger travel is so minimal. This is just amazing. There we go. Love it. Honestly, really, really in love with this one, as well as the Staccato P. Being named Philip or Phil, I had to get the P version, obviously. Also here, I added the compensator. Not as happy with this one as with this one, but for now, I'm cool with it. Also with a red dot on top. Has a slightly larger magazine, but also fits the C2 and actually looks pretty dope on the C2. I like running the long mags with the C2 because unfortunately vice versa doesn't work. So yeah. Love the fact that both of them come with the flared magwell and the really nice stippling Really, really nice grip, very, very comfy. Yeah, all the markings where they belong, where they're supposed to be. As you can see, I am in Germany, so we all have that little F plus the import. That's, yeah, a slight downside with the many other downsides of being a German airsofter. But yeah, moving on, my latest acquisition, speaking about German, the Walther PDP. Yeah, very, very nice one. Also, I got the, usually, gotta be honest, I'm usually not that much into the German guns, gotta be honest here. Like the whole Walther line never really attracted me. This one, however, did. Again, as well for the very, very nice grip, the nice high purchase that you get on it, and the aggressive serrations that you have here. Really like that. And also what I liked, which is a bit different to the other ones, it comes with the regular sights. However, due to the base here being really, really deeply carved into the slide, you can almost co-witness, close enough at least that even without the sight on, you can still hit the target without a problem. Whereas for these, for example, you need those higher sights. And even with the higher sights, as you can see, you're not really able to see the front post anymore. Which is not a problem as long as the red dot works. And even if it doesn't work, you just do a bit of point shooting. In the end, this is airsoft, I know that. But yeah, back to this one. I got a couple of things still out in the mail. They're not yet here to pimp this one. Some of them are already installed. However, I got the steel barrel from the PPQ, which is compatible. So that fits in. I do like steel. So yeah, I fit this one in and I fitted a compensator. However, you can see the threading comes a bit through. So I'm not 100% happy with the aesthetics of it yet, but completely fine. Oh, you can see it's a bit loose as well. This we don't like. Oh, it's not just a bit loose, that's very loose. Well, something to tinker with in a second. I do also have I forgot the name. I do have the gray barrel that comes with the gray compensator as well. I just didn't like how long it makes the gun. But yeah, it's still a better fit than this right now, that's for sure. One special thing on this one, as I mentioned, is my O-sight, the O-sight S. Very happy with this one. Not sure whether it will be visible on cam, whether you can, yeah, a little bit. Maybe you can get it a little bit. What I really love about this, it comes with the light sensor, so it adapts to your surrounding and the lighting quality, let's say, or the brightness of light around you. It has 3 different sights, so you can have the dot, you can have the circle, or you have circle and dot. I like running the circle dot combination. You obviously can adjust light here as well if you want to. It has the automatic shutdown function and shake to wake function. So right now I've had this for I think a couple of months, and if I tap the charger on, you will see it is still at 100%, which is a bit crazy to be honest. Really, really great battery life. The charger itself has also its own battery and is at 75%, but yeah, as I said, it doesn't really consume much. I like the red. I saw that they have a green now as well, so I'm a bit contemplating to get the green. But yeah, so far that's good. I'll still give you a couple of shots with this one. I also added a 130% recoil spring to this, which at the moment leads to it not locking back anymore. So I need to tweak that a little bit, because this obviously we don't like. So no lock back on empty at the moment, but snappy. Just the trigger is, for my liking, a bit long maybe, the travel, but completely fine still. And yeah, those are my current 4 top GBB pistols, all for their own reasons. Whether it be ergonomics, whether it's the performance, whether it's snappiness, whether it's the realism, the kick, or here, for example, the line of sight. Whatever it is, they all have their their place in my arsenal for their respective reasons. I'm very happy with them. However, there's never enough. So I recently got this one, the GHK Glock 17 Gen 5. So basically the updated version or the newer version of this one. This still has all the original parts. However, I was lucky enough to get this for a bargain as well, used, but barely. As you can see, it, yeah, I wouldn't even have been, yeah, maybe here you can see a little bit of wear, but that's about it. And yeah, I got all the steel parts with it. Yeah, so this is going to be one of my larger projects to update this, because to be fair, although I've been playing and collecting Airsoft for, yeah, around about 10 years, I have not been that much into taking the GBB housing apart and all these little valve options and whatnot. So this is going to be a first. I'm obviously going to take you along for the ride, and you will see this on the channel soon. I will obviously have a look at the parts, whether they fit, whether it's actually what I ordered as well and not something else. But yeah, this one so far, it's also clear. Obviously comes in with much less recoil than this one still. It's much louder as well. What I love about this, you basically, you hear more of the slide than of the shooting itself. Here, actually, yeah, not that far off, but I'm missing the steel cling at the end. So I'm definitely going to install the steel slide and steel barrel and the stronger recoil spring, and then also we have the trigger housing, which is going to be renewed, and the trigger itself, so that it's a V2. There's this whole kit that came with it, and also this will be part of a future video. Yeah, those are my 4-5 pistols. I do have lots of stuff that I'm going to show you in the next couple of weeks. Now, when I get to filming, obviously this is not my full-time job. This is now something that I start on the side, but I love to build a community around this of fellow airsofters, particularly the GBB kind, because I do believe we are a bit different than the usual airsofters, electric or HPA, just because we have that tendency to go for that realism for whatever reason. Maybe it makes us feel like John Wick, maybe it's just cool. For me, I know that since I was a child, Airsoft has been a big part of my life, and I'm happy to give it a bit more space now. So yeah, this is going to be the channel Blowback Maniac. My name is Phil, and I will see you in the next one.